take your order, please?
In building with earth bags, we discovered our family thrived creatively and grew stronger by working side by side. We welcome you to be part of our family and for this week's adventure.
Well, we're gonna get this engine purring like a kitten, but there's only one problem. It's not gonna roll.
What you doing, babe?
So I'm just going through and marking some of the spots before I start sanding. It's easier to see the little dents and stuff now. That side looks pretty nice actually.
So you sand all of this off, then primer it again, and then paint?
So the paint's not that bad, so any place that we go down to metal in, we'll prime. Like this scratch here, when we take this big old scratch out, we'll go down to metal and then feather it back out, and then we'll prime that area and resand that area. Any of the dents that we fill, we'll prime those areas as well.
Okay. So your goal today is to get some sanding done?
All the sanding done.
Oh, all the sanding. Big goals. Well, you got your best help here.
Oh yeah.
Did you lose a shoe? Oh, you putting it back on?
Once you do.
Okay.
I've been searching around for tires for my well drilling rig, 1957 GMC. I've looked everywhere, used, new. Found a pretty good deal online and they just shipped them straight to my house, so brand new tires.
6 total. Yeah, it says so there's 4 missing.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. These are big, aren't they? They are about an inch smaller in diameter, but they can take more weight, so. Hey, these are the front tires. And the dog left me a welcome gift. Thank you, Bolin.
Kinsley is already asleep for the day.
Alright, let's get some sandpaper on this. Okay, let's start sanding.
Getting kind of orange there, man.
Yeah, it just looks like I got a little bit of Cheeto.
Getting a little snack.
Yeah.
A big snack.
Yeah, I have a big bag of Cheetos.
How's it going, babe?
Oh, it's going good. Just sanding away, you know.
Sanding nice though?
Yeah, it's sanding up really good. There's quite a few little spots that we're gonna have to work on and try and get smoother, but as far as most of it goes, it's going really well.
Nice. That looks good.
Yeah, we'll
Or
be
bad,
done.
I guess. I don't know.
Let's just clear coat it like this.
The truck was yellow before.
These were flames. Okay.
Yeah. It was the flaming cheetah.
Flaming Cheeto.
Cheeto?
I think it was the flaming
yeah,
Cheeto.
Flaming cheetah.
There's a couple things you gotta do on it. The lock has arrived. The lock mechanism for the starter, all the doors, and take the lock out of this guy and put it in this guy, but sweet! It's gonna be super fun. But this truck did not come with a key, so I had to rekey the whole thing. Of course it doesn't turn over yet. Ignition, in. And the glove box, which is in. Now time to get the door handle one in. Panel off. Handles off. I know it looks so much different from the other one, really.
It's the same handle, it's just a different lock.
Yeah, here's the old one, and you can see the little notch in it. Well, the notch isn't there anymore. It's cooler. This one I have a key for, that one I don't.
Well, that makes it cooler right there.
That's the real reason.
Alright, getting some of this finer stuff done.
Where you can't get in with the beast.
Yeah. Well, it's completely sanded, which I can't believe I've never done a vehicle in a day, and today was that day.
That's impressive, kid.
Yeah, I'm a little sore.
You look a little,
Worse for wear.
no, I was gonna say you look really good.
Oh, okay. Now it's just time for some body filler, which is a bit of a shame to use Bondo, but I am no professional, so this is what I use. There's nothing major on this truck. Just a few little things. I had these marked out, but I don't think they're bad enough to hit. Any Bondo you put on tends to crack in the future. So it's nice to put as little as possible. Just put it where it's like, yeah, where it's already worse than the Bondo. Let's get this body filler put on and let it dry, and then it'll get sanded back off so it's nice and smooth. Okay, make a mess. Very good. Just get all of those spots real fast and let it dry.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Thank you. I heard from a tow truck driver that these tires are really easy to install. I looked it up on YouTube. People are doing it in like 1 minute and 45 seconds. So I was like, oh yes, oh sure, totally. The new tires going on here, I have heard that we can actually just remove them without having to take the wheels off. It's gonna be interesting to see how that works. Let's get this tire replaced so it will roll. These bearings are like wonderful. You're wondering what that noise is? That's the brake pads. I think there's some dirt in there. I think the air in here is 50 years old. In the past, we've replaced smaller tires, and the smaller ones are really hard to do. Now, apparently the size kind of matters in this case. The larger the tire, it's easier to put on from what I've heard. That was really hard to do. This little ring in here, very important. I learned something. Put this tire on, you start pushing up on it with a crowbar. You're never gonna get it over until this other side of the tire gets into this groove in here. Let's see what we can do. What I'm gonna do though is use soapy water.
Figuring out the system.
Well, I need a clamp, otherwise it's not gonna hold it. Normally they clamp something here, so the tire doesn't just keep slipping around as you
Not as easy as you saw on YouTube.
That guy made it look really easy. There was a guy who changed it out in like 45 seconds. Maybe we try a third crowbar.
Ooh.
We're actually doing pretty good here.
Yes, I agree.
I probably don't want to hook this inside the tire.
Probably not.
Because I don't think I'll be able to get it out. If you knew what you were doing, these would be easy. This is my first tire, so let's be real. This is it.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh, that looked good. Do you just kind of inch it around?
Yeah, you're supposed to, but you're supposed to have
my dad doing that.
Plus, they're not really semi-truck tires. They're like smaller than that. So, you know, the
Oh.
smaller the tire, the harder it is to do.
Good point.
Just trying to make up for some excuse.
Sorry.
Give me help here? I'm liking it. Let's do it. That's good there.
Yeah.
Now, I bet you can roll this thing right around. Little by little, huh?
Oh, yeah, you're way further.
The simple trick was to use clamps. I put the clamp there, put the rebar in, put the clamp, put the rebar in, clamp. I took breaks in between because that was intense. But I got it on. So, yeah. Now I just got 4 more to do. And I gotta get some air in it, and then we're done. How many more do you have left to do? 5.
5 more? All right.
Half a day for each. You're looking at 3 more days.
There you go.
This zoom lens works great. I'm getting all the hair you missed on the back.
Oh.
No, there really isn't any hair on the back. I was hoping there was.
You always make me feel so great about myself, Garen.
I try. We're setting up the paint tunnel though, right? Setting up the paint booth.
Sirree.
So I think we should definitely hang on the end. It'd be nice to have that in the booth too, to paint in there. The only thing is, I don't think I have enough of these. I have 2 more. We might have enough. Where did I put the other one? I know I have another one of these. It's probably in use somewhere. Alright.
You take your cool new ride.
Didn't wrap the pipe, so the chickens eat all the pipe wrap off. That was my quick fix. Okay, now on to A-bill string.
It's a pipe warmer. Whoa! Now that we did the farmer's edition of a scavenger hunt, we've acquired all of our materials to eliminate some of the wind that's coming through there, so it's easier to paint.
You seem a little scared, Shae.
What? I think it's your driving.
It's my driving time. Let's see. She thinks something.
They said it was easy. The guy does it in like 1 minute and 47 seconds. Me, half a day. But it's on. That's the thing.
And it's filled up, right?
And it's filled up with air. It's holding it right now. They went on smoothly once you kind of figured out the whole trick on how to get them on. But I did look online and they actually do make tools for it, which would be so much easier than using crowbars like I was using. But other than that, I mean, you can do it with a couple crowbars. I mean, it is possible to do. Wouldn't say easily, but it is possible to do.
Garen wants to be a perfectionist with the knots.
It's not your strongest skill.
You could say that I feel a little unraveled by the whole business.
It's alright. I'll pick up the slack. You tie these knots here?
Yes, Garen, I did.
Trash. That one's actually not too bad.
Oh, wow.
Barely passed inspection.
This coming from the guy who got his tarp from the chicken coop.
Exactly. I know how to use the tarp to its fullest.
I would laugh so hard if your knot came undone. This one's ready.
Okay, perfect. We just need 2 more. She wants to go to the truck. Richard.
What? She wants to go this way.
Okay. I'll keep tying knots. These are too short. Whose plan was this? It'll be easier, honestly, to have one big one anyway. It'll work better.
Do we have one?
No.
Oh.
I don't have anything that big. I'll buy a couple though. Let's keep working on that truck and get it done. So, you could do the little primer spots. So if you want to do that maybe, and I'll do the Rondo work on it.
That would be perfect.
You just got to go through, wipe it down, and then I got it just in a rattle can. But not everything is ready to go. There's some stuff that's not.
You could just slap the real paint right there on top. No one will even notice.
Okay, I'll go through and I'll mark the spots I'm going to work on.
Perfect.
Okay. Trying to preserve this straight bed line here. For priming purposes, it's going on.
Whoa, that felt good. That was like one of those once in a lifetime. It was like, oh.
Perfect.
You know, you just get it right.
Yeah. We're gonna go all over this, but we might end up just spraying it with a full primer. Okay, now we're almost ready to mix.
Do a little mineral spirits. Whoa.
Darn it.
Getting a little aggressive with it.
Okay, we're on a countdown. First root countdown. I think I am gonna get a bucket of primer.
Yeah, I agree. Might as well. Plus, we're doing so much spotting anyway. It just feels like we should just the whole thing.
The body work is all finished up. I think as soon as we get the paint booth set up, we'll be ready to go.
Last week we had an Easter egg hunt on the weekly peak. Somewhere in all the little spots are those little Easter eggs.
If you don't want to be nice and spoiled about where the locations of each one of those are, then you might want to pause, go watch that, count them, and then come back.
Yeah.
There are 17 eggs there.
We're gonna go ahead and give you those places where those Easter eggs are.
The question is, this time around, are we going to see them hatch into chicks?
Yeah. So which came first, the egg or the chicken?
Or the chicken or the egg? The ones that I think personally were the hardest to find were the ones that were sitting on the desks. The ones that blinked up I kind of could catch, but the ones sitting on the desks,
You know, what's funny is I had trouble with the ones that were blinking by. I mean, sometimes they were brightly colored, and then sometimes they were slightly colored like the background. So if you were looking really carefully, and they weren't there that long either.
No,
So,
too
but
fast.
you know, wanted to make it a challenge, make it fun.
I don't know if anyone's gotten 17
17?
yet.
I don't think so.
I don't think we've read a comment on 17 yet.
Keep looking.
So there are 17 in there.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready. I'll say something.
Want to say something?
I got it. Thank you for following along with us on our projects this week. This is the t-shirt design for the week.
So go check it out and all of our other wonderful designs that we have on our shop.
Do I need to finish that?
No, I finished it for you.
Maybe just talk and I'll just smile. I'll be the eye candy.
Okay.
You do the talking. I'll be the looks.
Okay.
You ready? We appreciate you watching. I got a thumbs up. Cool.
Hey.
Do you want to get some of your sand toys over here? Thank you for following along with us. Wait, what was I going to say again? Thank you for following. Wow.
It's okay, Garen.
Our family moved from the city to the country. Thanks for taking part in our adventure. We have new videos every Friday evening. If you would like to help us out, you can like this video, share it, subscribe, or support us on Patreon. See the links in the description.
Look at that. Still rolling.
For following along. Thank you for following along with us on our projects this week. We appreciate you watching. And see, Mom, this is why I don't do these. Thanks for joining us through our projects this week.
We always love having you. This is.
You can't let me have it, can you? You have to finish it.
It just feels like, you know, like the salt on the dish. I'm the salt. You're the dish.